Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are in the world. As always, random, coming on live, just inspired. Did my run, having my morning coffee and just walking home. But it's just in my thoughts and I was inspired to share this. And if you're someone that, whether it was your parents, family members, people at work, friends, relatives, people that you may know, and if you have heard these words, you're hopeless. You're never going to amount to nothing. You're so stupid. And anything along those lines, then this video is for you. Because that was actually me as well. My whole life, since I was a child, family telling me that, at school, teachers telling me that, peers telling me that. Even the last place I worked for, when I worked for someone else, because I'm my own boss now, I would be that person asking lots of questions. It took me a while to understand things, and I would ask lots of questions so I could understand things, but then I was always the best at what I did in every job that I worked for. It just took me a little while because at the end of the day, I didn't come from a proper education. I had only officially finished grade 8. It's the only year of high school that I completed fully. And my brain thought a little different. And even now, I don't know big words. I have to Google them. And I'm not that person to pretend that I'm smarter than what I am. But because my mind's so simple, I'm actually really, really good at being able to teach others and explain things that I understand in a way that is very simple. And all these things that I actually thought were faults and weaknesses, because it took me a while to get a hold and get a hang of things and understand things. And because my mind works so simply, and because I didn't know all these big words, and because I didn't have an education and all that, it's funny because now it's actually become my superpower. And it's one of my strengths because I can get on stage or I can talk to others, and I can explain things in a way that people get and they can understand. I take all the woo-woo out of it, all the crazy big scientific explanations and all of that, which really just I can't comprehend myself. So if you are someone in that boat where you have people around you constantly telling you that you're nothing, you're not good enough, you will amount to nothing, or teasing you, and if you are in that environment, the thing I want to share with you is to don't let the outside noise determine the belief that you have within yourself and who you are. I did that for ages. I believed everything that they said. But if you can stop and look within, and one exercise that I want to share with you to do, if this is you, is I want you to get a journal, grab your pen and paper, and I want you to start listing all the things that you have achieved, all the things that you have overcome, all the things that you can be proud of, even the little things, write every single one of them. All the times that you thought you weren't going to make it through and you did. Write that down. And when you've finished and do everything that you can remember in your whole life, by the time you've done this, you may be surprised at what you find. And let that be your new belief. Morning, Carolyn, how are you? Let that be your new belief. If we are always seeking external sources and validation from other people, we will never feel validated, because the thing is, the more you come to learn about yourself and understand yourself, the more you can understand and read other people and understand exactly how they think. And the more you learn about yourself, the more you'll come to find that every single human being on this planet, most of them are just projecting from their own wounded children, from their own fears and limitations, from their own beliefs. I know in the start of my journey, and this journey has started for quite some time. I've actively been starting it and started on these steps back in 2012 was when I had my first spiritual awakening, and 2014 was when I started implementing and actually taking action. And things really didn't click for me until about 2018, 2019. And then shit just took off, right? Trust in the divine timing, trust in the process. But if you can learn to find that belief within yourself and do what I just told you, do that journaling prompt. I know it sounds simple in your mind, but I guarantee if you stop and take the time to go do that, let me know, share with me your experience. Things really only shifted for me when I stopped looking for external validation, because the thing is, my whole life, even when I started on this journey, the guy I was dating had told me, what do you say, don't you think you're aiming a bit too high? When I was telling him all the things I wanted to manifest. Funny thing is, I have all that now, everything that I told him. And I had people around me telling me like, what if it doesn't work out? Aren't you creating such a big list? Maybe you should have a backup plan, blah, blah, blah. And yes, these things I know was coming from a place of love and care, but when you're battling your own inner demons, you're fighting your own fears and your own self-doubt, it's important to not listen to anyone else around you and to recognize and realize what people say is a projection of their own circumstances, their own beliefs about themselves and their own wounds that they've experienced. So in saying that, if you have found that is you on this journey, please do that exercise that I just shared and come back and let me know. If this is you, drop a comment below. Let me know if you resonate, because man, this journey wasn't the easiest, and I just want to help as many other people as I can that are going through similar journeys as I once was, and that's still there. They always say, if you want to get somewhere, find someone that has done what you want to do. That is where you want to be. That has gone through what you're going through. That is the quickest way. And if I could go back and redo everything, I would have done that sooner. It took me ages to finally get mentors and learn from people that knew more than me. It took me ages. That's why the journey was a little bit long for me. I was stuck in the same cycle, going through lessons and lessons after lessons and lessons, and then just trying to get free info and signing up to free courses here and there that I never really did anyway, because again, I invested nothing into it, right? But in saying that, do that journal prompt that I've just shared. Let me know your experience. And if you are someone that is sick and tired of feeling sick and tired and stuck and want to quantum leap and change your life and propel in ways that you can't even imagine, because every single one of my clients now, as soon as they get in my vortex, they quantum leap. I saved them years of struggle. And from wherever they're at now, their lives completely changed by the time, even just in a couple of months, all of them. The testimonials speak for themselves, and I have clients in this group now. If this is you, drop a comment and let me know, yes, I quantum leaped. But yes, if you are in a place where you're ready, let me guide you, let me help you. Send me a message, drop a word Phoenix below, or send me a message with the word Phoenix, and we can chat to see if and how I can best help you. There are many ways I help others, whether it's in the academy or I have mini courses or whatnot. But otherwise, if not, I just hope this video and that journal prompt has helped you in somewhat way. And if it did, again, share. But I've got to get back home, got a bunch of things to do, and I'm just sending you so much love.